Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, aceholes? Welcome back to another video. Sorry for missing patch day. I didn't have time. I'm sorry. But we are back. With some more alchemy. You know, a deck that I played for 3 videos last season. And I loved it. And it seems a lot of you loved it. The deck got nerfed. I don't think this deck specifically got targeted for nerfs, but a couple of cards in the deck that are very good in the deck, they got slight nerfs. They're still good. We're still playing them. Fukushia went down to 4 power. No big deal. Mushy Truffle went up to 10 provisions. Slightly bigger deal. The card is still great, but we had to cut a provision. And how did I do that? I took out Blood Totem. I took out Avalok Sage, because with only 2 artifacts in the deck, he's not that great. Put in a Neuromancy, which I know it is less interesting, but you know, like this deck, it's not about the tutors. Like the deck is fun, regardless of the Neuromancy. But we now have Delirium and Runestone instead of. Okay, so we have a Neuromancy, Delirium, and Runestone instead of Blood Totem, Avalok Sage, and the one of Krau's Eye Rhizome. There we go. That's a better way to say it. Otherwise, the deck is the same. Can play a little bit slow in round 1, but once we get going with our preachers, it gets nuts. It gets absolutely nuts. Doesn't matter if Gedenith gets Heatwave. Doesn't matter if we're a card down. It gets nuts. I've experimented with a second Singer. It's not good. The deck is more than capable of sustaining 1 Singer with healing targets and healing from our leader. 2 is just not good. So I just put in Runestone instead, because why not? It's an alchemy. Cheap alchemy. And Skellige has a lot of good bronzes. Obviously, they also have bad ones. But that's just how it is. So we're going to go try out my new Reginald skin. I did buy the Journey. I'm sorry. I wasn't planning to, but then for once, I actually like the cosmetics. I mean, Regis is badass, but then you get, like, the half-vampire and the full vampire form. Like, the bat is actually awesome. So, I got it. I didn't buy the 25 extra levels this time. I didn't want to pay more than I had to, but I did actually want the Regis skin. So here we go. Unfortunately, unlike Yennefer and her Journey, none of the Regis cards got buffed, despite all 3 of them being unplayable. So, that's cool. Enjoy the video, and let's jump to the gameplay. Okay. Smesh Schnitzel. Probably another Flurry Control to make up for the fact that I just won by connection loss against a Flurry Control. That's fine. This is definitely a better hand than I had last time. A lot of mermaids. Right back where I started. 3 mulligans. Nothing gained. That's fine. It's not a bad card. Oh god. It's not a bad card to have. Okay, I've beaten this before. Reckless Flurry with Wanderers. I beat this earlier today with this exact deck. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. have a good hand. Let's do this. Crow Mother in hand. If this is the Matic variant, I don't think it matters. If it's not the Matic variant, having her in hand is good, because then she doesn't get immediately squirreled. Fulmar, alright. Could be good. I'm noticing a lack of alchemies in my hand, he says, as he just discarded an alchemy. But I don't want to play that. I want to play Golden Froth. Why? Spending a leader charge just to enable that sexy 5-point Gutting Slash. You can kiss my tail goodbye. This deck is just filled with women with awesome voice lines. No reason to suspect bombs yet. Want to kill that too? You can. I'd be more than happy to see you play removal on this right now. No offense. I'm gonna bring it back later, okay? I promise. I have my ways. I have my methods. Yeah, if you just play Maxi and then start blasting. I don't know what to tell you. Wow. I would like to thin with Ermion, but then again, I also... It's nice to just have the tutor. Although against this, do I need it? Depends. It depends. I like this, though. Really like this. Although, if I don't play an alchemy, they might banish Crow Mother from the graveyard. So be it. If that's what they want to do, then do it. Okay, we're going into a long run. There it is. There it is. That's fine. I don't need her. I'll miss her. I won't need her. Where's he taking? Probably a mermaid. Although he could take the preacher. No, he's actually really nothing to dump. Their hand must be good. Oh, so is mine. Just, there's get underneath. I'll take it. What is going on? Mm-hmm. Do we go instant greed? Hell yeah. Let's do it. The only problem here. This Singer in a long round with all of these cards, maybe not that great. But luckily, if we can at least just use her deploy and get the spawn, then she's at least an 8 for 5. That was hilarious. Okay, Singer seems better now, so that's good. Do I still want Preachers? I can still get 3 of them. Which is pretty good. But I gotta do something else first. Okay. I don't want to make it too easy for him. I should have probably gone for that. I should have probably taken a Preacher off of that. Oh. If he had used the leader charge there, I would have laughed my ass off. That would have been so funny. Okay, how many Preachers in my graveyard? Only 2. Which means I can only res 2. Okay, glad I killed Coral. Bodes well from a storm. You know what I'm saying? Although I have so much rain that I want to apply. Could be a problem.
Gods protect us.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
I could just bring these back as 8s. But I do have a lot of alchemies. Obviously, if this one dies, there's no point in rezzing the other one. Because then I'm not getting the bonded. Okay, I can play some rain in the back. Use this.
I'm wed to no man, but to the sea and its goddess. But she brooks no insult.
Okay, please, Wanderers, go on the melee row. I beg of thee. It's a 50-50, you might as well favor me. Especially now. Especially now. No, it went on the range pro. Okay. Okay. I have too many cards. If I focus you right now, just get a mermaid. We'll have rain on this row for as long as we need it.
Sacrifices must be on both sides. I fish breath. How dare you, foul swine?
And then we Fulmar in the back next turn. put a bunch. Respect. Also awesome. I mean, I guess I should also heal. But I can't heal without losing value. Okay, if he lives, we have 4 turns to storm. He lives.
You can kiss my tail goodbye.
Son of a bitch lives. Show an enemy unit with half or less than half of its base power. Oh, why couldn't this be at 3? It would have been almost worth it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Storm, baby, storm! I mean, all in all, if they don't damage anything more, although I think they will, damaging this, even though I lose a turn of rain, it's still worth it just to get to heal something. But I mean, they are Reckless Flurry, so they should be putting the hurt on me.
Let's get this over with. All that dancing around.
Although they seem to know better than to do that, so...
I speak for the land to the sea, and the lady is content.
Storm, putting in work. BM, baby. Yeah. 10 strength Wanderer. Get an ETH, got heat waved. Still won. Easy. I have used a lot of order abilities. That's...
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
not 40. Okay, Arachas Swarm. Interesting. Do I want that, No. It feels so weird kicking the good cards, but I don't want too many good cards in my opening hand. So good. I love it. I love Chrome Messengers. I love Alchemy being viable. So good. Getting right into it. Classic. Classic with the A-Rush. I am in no rush to Darren, but I will Darren. Mask of Ouroboros. Kick the merger. Very good. Arachas Swarm can be a control heavy deck, so maybe there's Graveyard Punish, in which case, you know what, it's fine. I don't. I don't. Again! With 8 armor.
Under the sea,
So many cool voice lines. Like, Crow Mother is so intense. You can kiss my tail goodbye. And the Crowclan Preacher, you know, has the famous Nick My Mushrooms voice line. Singer sings. It's beautiful. God, I love this deck. It's so good. Spontaneous Evolution. Not so spontaneous, though, because I had to wait quite a long time for you to actually play it. Don't worry about it. Dropping a mermaid here. I think so.
Wonderful. You speak our tongue.
That's fine. Okay. Res?
Bow before mortal
Res.
prayer. I speak for the land and sea, and the lady is content.
You better watch that Igern, baby. Better watch it. Putting it there for some reason. You could have avoided this. Imlerith. Probably eating a griffin? No. Pugo. Yes. Classic. Okay, I'm probably just grabbing a froth here.
Gods protect us.
Let it be known, I am slightly running out of options here. Just slightly. Drowner. That's a late Drowner and more leader charges just to catch up. I mean, in that case... I mean, I can do... Harpooner this for 7 points. I don't have rain, so that's kind of shit. I can't believe it took them that long just to make this a ship again. Goliath. If I'm gonna lose on even, I want that last card out of him.
Lady of Daughter of the heavens, accept my sacrifice.
I knew they weren't gonna play that last card, you goddamn. It's probably Heatwave, right? Probably Heatwave. Okay, setting up my Mooners. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, we can deal with that. We can deal with that pretty simply. I think it's gonna be easy. What's left in my deck? Nothing of value. I might come to regret that. Mamuna. Ah, she's probably in the deck. They have to a Neuromancy for it. Alright, Heat Wave right here. Heat Wave right here. No Heat Wave, but Toad Prince. That's cool. But sticking the Jadinath is interesting. Can you imagine if this was pronounced Jadinath? I don't know why it would be. I mean, I need some rain value, but if I'm getting Bright of the Sea, I only need 2 turns of rain, so I can play this first. Yes. So now we go crazy. Oh, but also Fulmar, so much rain, so little time. It's good though. Do we want a Fulmar first? Maybe a Fulmar in the front. Okay, no Mamuna. I guess so. Toad Prince consuming 4 or less power, that's pretty good. I mean, it's still a conditional card, but 4 or less is way better than 3 or less. Both in terms of point value and viability. I love Fulmar. There was Mamuna, but you bricked it with the Griffin, so now you gotta do... Yes. Okay, you know, things aren't going as well with this mushy truffle here, but it's okay. What am I even doing? Yeah. You know what, I'll get this just so I can truffle for... You know, I just realized that I wouldn't even get to use the order on the truffle. But things were going so well that I didn't mind. I didn't care. I intentionally let it slide. And you should too. Pukisiek on the party. On the party.
Anything in particular interest you?
Where's that title from? Handbufio. Handbufio. AKA Devotion. AKA No Heatwave. Fun. I don't. I could. There's just a bit too much going on in this hand, I think. The removal is good. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to either a Crow Messenger, maybe some mermaids. Oh. We have this. Ah, Devotion. No Graveyard Punish, no Heat Wave. Just fun. Solamente un tiempo divertido. Muy bueno. Me gusta. Yes, play thine cards, Pukisiek. And I shall play mine. You know, I expect this singer to be 10 points. Okay, a bit more.
Style. That's right. I like fighting with style.
Suddenly cat witchers are back. I've seen it in Nature's Gift and now in Invigorate. Why?
What is your wish? What do you desire, my lady of the seas?
And cat witcher I'm okay with. What I'm not okay with is Gezras. I don't like the Gezras. But we can manage.
Let the dance begin.
You know, I'm sure those cards would have been a little bit better. Later. What do we got? It's not awful. Because if this stays at 3, I can kill it. Just like he killed that. Ah, yes. Mardrome as removal always frightens the opponents. Always. Alright, I would like to dump some shitty cards, thin my deck, very good. Oh. Am I at 9? Yes. Oh, this is good. Play messengers, play some crap. Draw good cards. Yes! My favorite things. Playing crow-related stuff. Playing some shit cards. And then passing. Circle of Life. Did you guys see the full art Circle of Life that they showed at the Gwent Open? That was actually really cool.
Show me the coin or sod off.
I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not going to show you coins. I'm not going to sod off. I'm going to do this. You're going to get a few turns of carryover, which is okay. Because you don't have Heat Wave. They don't have Heat Wave. You should... Come on, it's so obvious that I'm not bleeding you. You could have held on for one more turn. Don't spend your carryover here. Okay, they're not. They're establishing more. Good. Now, I don't know why you would play that leader.
The Valley of Flowers. There is no place more beautiful.
I mean, this is fun. They need 10 points. 7 if it's a special card. Like, they can't just dump a 6-point card here. As one usually does in these situations, they have to actually acquire 10 points somehow.
Nigh is the time of the sword. And
Okay, that's 5 points to carry over. I don't have to see. Although they made 4 new ones in their hand. That's still one less. That soaked up a lot of buffs, huh? Okay, what am I missing? Fukustia, this. I have a Neuromancy for one of them. Let's try to draw some more. Do I want all of these? Of course I do. Oh, I gotta stretch out a little bit before this ass whooping commences. I'm ready. On the party, let's party. Oh god. Wait, what? Why is this boosted by 8? Alright, luckily I am mostly proactive. I'm not punished too hard by defenders. Really, it's just Giga Scorpion here that cares. Which is kind of a big deal, because I did want to kill their creatures. And now I can't. It's a greed fight. Well, if they row stack melee, I just put a big storm on melee, so we're good. Just make a big storm. The biggest storm. While you are assembling your squad of pathetic engines, I am gathering the entire Crow clan for a party. We're gonna grab some drinks, do some shrooms, then we're gonna head down to the truffle. Have a good time. You gonna kill one? When you're playing this deck, you always gotta fear the murder. I fear murder. That's not murder. That is not Moira. Alright, we're going down the truffle now. Becky here is gonna come later. Just getting started. Fukusha. What is Fukusha getting us? Not that singer. Okay, I know what she's getting us. Drinks are on me. Can get a runestone. That's cool. Protector for Nature's Rebuke for a kill. Dude, I have so many of these. You don't even know, Pokesyek. You don't even know. You know, I should get the storm going. But I should also be greedy. I should also be very greedy. Yes! All the ladies are here. None of them are dead. Let's party. All 4 of them. I know they have points too. We just haven't seen them yet, but they're coming. But I have twice their score, and I'm not even done yet. And they're doing that. They are doing that. Okay, let's get 2 turns of Storm going. And let's do a Runestone. Get some Don't mind if I do. I mean, it's just 8 points if it sticks. But it's still funny. You just had to play Torque into the Storm before forfeiting. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, I've been recording for 2 hours. Like just playing, and I probably would have kept going if my last match hadn't been so tilting. I don't know if I show it in the video, but it was against NR, Inspired Zeal. 3-card round 3. I had Get an ETH, but only one Druid. And my opponent won by 1 point. Because they used Varaxis to reset the duel on a 6 strength Ansace with 2 armor. And killed my 8-point Darren. That I had to play on melee, because instead of a Druid, I drew him. I mean, it was... Like that in and of itself was fine. Like that was a good round 3. Like I got a little bit screwed, but like perfectly fair round. So, but it was just, you know, after playing for 2 hours, a loss like that is just kind of like, okay, I should take a break. Anyway, Alchemy, still fun. I mean, who would have thought? I'm definitely sensing a lot of differences in what my opponents are playing now as opposed to at the beginning of the last season when I was really crushing it with this deck. I was not crushing it today. I mean, I was able to rank up, so positive win rate, yes, sure, but I was not crushing it. It was not 94%. It was probably like just above 50. You know, just enough to rank up. But yeah, like you know, people are playing. Like there are some, like Scoia'tael decks are going super greedy, and they're really contesting our greed. And when you know Nature's Gift that dropped Devotion to play Heatwave, that's a loss that was written in the stars. But Reckless Flurry, I consistently beat by a good margin. No Nilfgaard today. But I think we can do well against Nilfgaard too. What was another bad matchup today? I mean, NR, like we don't have a lot of removal. We have a Delirium, we have a Decoction, and we have Bride of the Sea. Like against NR, like they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna do their thing. Honestly, did I play it out wrong? There's not much I could have done differently in the last one. I don't know. It's a cool deck. I love the deck. It's back to being super all in on Alchemy. It has a lot of my favorite cards in the game working together. A lot of synergy is what makes this deck so strong between leader or bronzes or golds. Everything is just working together in great tandem. So I'm very happy with the deck, and you know, I was able to rank up with it today. I have no doubt with a few more play sessions that I would make it to pro with this deck. But like the meta all around is like people are playing more refined, strong decks. You know, it's not the beginning of a new season right after an expansion. You know, it's been a month since the expansion. Like people have refined their decks. They're playing only what is good, which does make it harder to be the ultimate greed lord and just not play Heatwave. And not play a bunch of removal, just a couple of ones, because they have the Alchemy tag. Honestly, if they didn't have that, I'd probably drop them. And, you know, just trying to greed them out. But that's what I like about the deck. Like, it doesn't need Graveyard Punish or Tall Punish or anything like that. It just... You greed them out. You're greedy. You have a lot of value. It's a value deck. It's just fun. You know, it's a bit solitaire-like, but I mean, you're still applying the rain. You're still, you know, killing some things. But you're mostly just doing your own thing, which is perfectly fine. So I still highly recommend you play this deck if it looks like something you're into. If you like Alchemy, if you like Skellige, if you like greedy decks, by all means play this. It is very fun. I will not be making 3 Alchemy videos in 1 week this time. I just wanted to revisit it after, you know, the couple of nerfs it got, just to see if you could still have a good list, you know, a good build. I think this is good. You know, it's not often that I can find / make a deck where just the whole thing, like every single card, is satisfying to me. And you know, a Neuromancy is still, it's a Neuromancy. It's always going to be a little bit iffy, but I don't hate it here. It helps with the consistency, which the deck needs, because it otherwise is just doing so much fun stuff, which is great. Anyway, thank you once again for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing a return to Alchemy. I have no idea what I'll do next. You know, I was interested in revisiting some of the Squirtle decks, actually, because Squirtle has some cool stuff going on. But after playing against it one time too many today, I may just stay away for a while, just because I've had enough. I'm interested in Death Wish, and I have a list I'm working on, which did get buffed this patch, so maybe, probably not right away. I don't know. If you have any ideas, do let me know. I'll be happy to take some suggestions, because I have no idea. You know, I make one deck and I'm like, what do I do now? Make another one? Yeah, right. As if. But I hope to come up with something soon, and I hope to see you there. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe. Enjoy the weekend. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon.